What happens when a neighborhood polices itself?
Things work out sometimes better, depending on the situation. I'm not gonna lie. If it's a minor situation, something that could be mediated, of course it's gonna work out better because we know the hood, we know the community. But a lot of people ain't built to be on Mother Gas and Sutter 2 o'clock in the morning with 150 kids outside that's drinking and smoking.
In Brownsville, there's a saying, never ran, never will. It's a neighborhood in Brooklyn known for poverty and high crime rates. For many years, it had the highest murder rates in New York City.
This one in the Brownsville section of Brooklyn.
12-year-old shot inside the lobby of an apartment building in Brownsville.
Brownsville, Brooklyn. An NYPD officer has been shot in the arm.
Earlier this year, the NYPD allowed a group called Brownsville End Violence Out to police their neighborhood for 5 days. Apart from serious crimes, the group responded to 911 calls and intervened in local disputes. In that time, the group stopped a bodega robbery, stopped teenagers from chasing the girl, and convinced people to turn in illegal guns. But the group said policing their neighborhood is an everyday thing. So we went to Brownsville to see how it works. This is Nyron Campbell, also known as Big Boy. He helps run Brownsville End Violence Out.
I was once an at-risk youth as well. I've been here 4.5 years now. It's life-changing work. I fell in love with it. I'm just here to change the community now. Yo, make sure y'all go straight home. Keep y'all masks up, please. There's the air quality warning right now. It's like, what is that light, 150 above? 157 is dangerous. It's unhealthy for those with asthma, young adults, our senior citizens. So we're trying to tell them, wear your mask, stay off of the street.
The group maps out the neighborhood and understands local dynamics.
Sections A and B are the most, what we say, with the most high-risk individuals and participants reside. This is Howard Houses, which we headed right now. That's going to be Section A, and then about 100 yards from that, it'll be Section B, Langston Hughes houses, and they don't really get along. There's a lot of conflict going on through there, so that's why we try to stay in the middle of that. Come this way, bro. See this building facing us right here? Yeah. That's LH, that's Section B. See, I said not even a football field, and that's their opposition. They're that close to each other.
The school is over here.
Yeah, so you see how we walk through, the kids got to walk through the projects where the violence is, so that's why we do make sure they get safe passage to and from schools or after school and stuff like that.
And both of the projects is on each side.
Yeah, you see what's going on.
It's that conflict.
Right, waiting to happen, basically.
This style of policing is called the community responder model, and some people think it could redefine policing in the U.S. Brownsville End Violence House sends out credible messengers, people who are from the area and well respected there.
So you build these relationships so that way when you're speaking to these people, they respect and listen to you because you're doing something for the community.
Can you talk a little bit about that? Like the trust between the police and African American community, it's always not there.
It's not there. It's not there.
It's a lot of stuff that don't even got to really do with the community going on that's affecting the community. Right? Even when it comes to police, they don't come here really to look to really get to know us or be part of the community. They just look for action. What's going on? What they don't get is we live this shit every day. You think we want to live this shit? Who would want to live like this every day in constant fear and constant beef and constant war?
The relationship between us and the police in terms of community, they rather deal with us because they know us. It's hard to see a uniform, some guy you don't know in the hood, till you go in the house when it's nice outside. We don't have no backyards. This is our backyard, our front yard, We might be a little loud, but we could be talking about basketball. It's not a conflict, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is how it just takes a little bit more empathy on both sides. What up,
Brownsville's fight against crime and violence is etched even in the street names.
Yo, Ray, you want to tell them a little bit about the history behind this block right here? What we named it after Miss Zorana Thorne?
So
Come walk this way, I'm gonna show y'all.
she got caught by a bullet.
In the crossfire,
Crossfire of a bullet.
she saved 6 kids' lives, and she was a mother of 6 herself.
For some, Zorana's name represents the area's lack of resources.
It made me feel bad because I know if, like I said, we had the opportunity and resources we would have, stuff like that wouldn't be happening because I know it don't happen in other places. Like when you go to other places, they don't worry about the things we have to worry about.
So far, it looks like the initiative is having an impact. In the first half of 2023, homicides fell by 50% and shootings by 25%. Over the next 3 years, the city will give $2.1 million to groups in Brownsville so they can do this work throughout the year. Brownsville End Violence Out wants more for their community than just to keep it safe. The group wants to release Brownsville from the stigma of high crime and poverty rates. And that saying, never ran, never will, it speaks not only to the community, but what it's gone through, is going through, and what it strives to be.
Say what's up. Y'all can say what up to the camera.
And I'm trying to fight. I want to stay alive.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's our kids from 298. Watch it back.